Goku's domain expansion, Permafrost Prison, it depletes the opponent's ability to move and strikes hundreds of blades upon the opponent, all while playing with the gravity around his area.
Yo, what's up guys, Goku here. Today we're going to showcase the deepwoken domain expansion build. This build can get you a ton of crowd control, so make sure to watch everything to see just how good this build is. First of all, the mantra Permafrost Prison that recently got a balance rework. Now you can't cancel this mantra through getting stunned or through using critical. Now this mantra is really nice for combos and hitting multiple enemies at once, because I don't think it has a cap of how many people it can hit. And by putting a magnet spark on it, we can make it 10 times easier to land because it actually follows us around. And with the simple modification of one Stratostone and one Lockstone, you get one of the best crowd control mantras in the entire game, which can give you a ton of combo viability, just like how I mentioned earlier, because now we can easily land it instead of actually struggling to land. Now let's move on to the first slide, which on its own can give you a ton of extra AoE just because of the critical that spawns 100 blades around you, and those blades actually mess your opponent up. If I'm not wrong, they actually proc Shaky Block, which can be insanely nice for combos, and the insane fact that now it synergizes with the mantra Permafrost Prison, since you can't actually cancel the Permafrost Prison through a critical. Now since we have that insane synergy, we can actually grab the Corrupted Bell Gravity Field that removes the opponent's mobility and makes it way easier to land our critical or Permafrost Prison. Now by combining all of the three stuff I just mentioned, we can actually add the mantra Eclipse Kick to get that insane health eraser and increase the value of our Corrupted Gravity Field by a bunch, since one of the easiest way to dodge Eclipse Kick is by avoiding it completely, and Gravity Field takes the mobility and takes that ability away from our opponents, giving us an easy Eclipse Kick to land. Now let's up our AoE by using the mantra Shadow Meteors, which is one of the best mix-up mantras in the entire game, and by using a Bloodless on it, we can get the best healing mantra in the entire Shadowcast kit. The AoE doesn't end there, and by using the mantra Rising Shadow, we can get an insane extra crowd control, and by putting a My Gym on it, we get one of the best posture mantras in the entire game that also synergizes with all of the stuff I mentioned earlier, which can also lead to many nasty combos. Now moving on to one of the nicest additions we can get to our build is the mantra Bone Wisp that increases the value of our uppercuts by shooting a bone that deals damage every time we land an uppercut or a flourish, and that bone actually ragdolls, which can be really nice for combo. And a mantra that synergizes really well with Bone Wisp is Shade Step, which is a really good mix-up mantra that procs Bone Wisp upon landing and gives us a really nice opportunity to combo after it. Now to increase our sustain, we can actually use the mantra Shadow Eruption that's really easy to land, and by putting an Aegis gem on it, we can almost confirm it every single time. Now we can use the relic Whistling Preempt, which procs after you land consecutive hits on your opponent without getting hit, and since we have high AoE on the build, we can proc this relic left and right by using crowd hitting mantras, and since this relic gives you a free parry without the parry stun, we can pair it up with the uppercuts for really nice combos and could also be a nice way of getting sustained. Now let's move on to the Oath, which doubles the build's power by giving you the ability to use 2 prisons or 2 first light criticals, or even worse, 2 eclipse kicks. The clones will actually take your last mantra, so if you want to double your mantras, you're gonna have to use the clones right after them. Even though the clones deal reduced damage, it's still really nice for pressure, and if you use the 2 eclipse kicks, your clones will still deal a whopping 60 true damage. And a really nice way to negate the bleed downside from Corrupted Gravity Field is by running the enchant Vampirism, which will actually restore blood on M1s. And how you can confirm grips on the build is by letting your Vision Shaper clones grip the player, since it's actually uninterruptible. Anyways, that's it for the build, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked all the techs and synergies that I gave out. This build was one of my best builds, and if you want it, it will always be in my Discord. I will also be hosting free enemy carries there, so consider joining, and peace out.